Our story doesn't start in a sunlit orchard, but in a sterile port inspection facility. On August 30th, 2025, a massive shipment of California avocados arrived in Taiwan. But these perfect-looking avocados would never reach supermarket shelves. Inspectors found cadmium levels above Taiwan's strict standards. The entire shipment was rejected, a financial disaster for California farmers. Each country sets its own rules. Navigating regulations is as critical as growing the fruit. In global trade, one country's challenge becomes another's opportunity. What is cadmium? It's a naturally occurring heavy metal found in the Earth's crust, present in soil, rocks, and water. Plants, including avocado trees, absorb cadmium from the soil through their roots. The amount absorbed depends on the plant, soil acidity, and the natural cadmium content of the soil. Cadmium's health risks are serious. Long-term exposure can damage kidneys, weaken bones, and it's classified as a known human carcinogen. The danger isn't from a single avocado, but from cumulative exposure over a lifetime. Here's where international policy gets complicated. There's no universal standard for cadmium in food. The US, EU, Japan, and Taiwan all have different rules. The US FDA has no specific limit for avocados, relying on broader food safety standards. Taiwan, however, enforces a much stricter limit based on its own risk assessments. So, a food considered safe in one country can be illegal in another. This patchwork of regulations creates a minefield for exporters. Farmers must meet the specific chemical standards of each target market. The Taiwanese rejection wasn't a judgment on California farmer skills. It was a clash of scientific standards. California's soil simply has higher natural cadmium than regions like Mexico and Mexico. This geological reality, combined with Taiwan's strict rules, left California growers on the outside, looking in. For California's avocado farmers, the cadmium issue is a deeply frustrating problem rooted in the land itself. The cadmium isn't from pollution or poor practices. It's a geological inheritance. Certain California soils are naturally richer in this heavy metal. In the context of global trade, this quirk has become a major liability. Farmers can't simply remove cadmium from their soil. Fixing the problem is nearly impossible. Altering soil chemistry across thousands of acres is a monumental challenge. Some scientists are exploring soil amendments or breeding ritox that absorb less cadmium, but these are long-term costly solutions. In the short term, growers could segregate fruit and test for cadmium, but this adds huge costs and logistical headaches. Or they could abandon strict export markets like Taiwan, surrendering valuable ground to competitors like Mexico. California growers are producing high-quality fruit, yet penalized by factors beyond their control. They can't just move their orchards to different soil. The cadmium crisis exposes a vulnerability that technology and hard work alone can't easily overcome. It's a battle against geology and global regulations. The rejected avocados reveal a fundamental truth. International trade is never just about the product. It's a complex dance of politics, policy, and perception. A perfect avocado in California is worthless in Taiwan if it doesn't meet Taiwan's legal definition of perfect. These rules, non-tariff barriers, can block imports more effectively than any tax. Regulations are designed to protect public health and the environment, but standards differ between countries. What's safe in one country may be hazardous in another due to different scientific opinions or dietary patterns. For producers, this means market access must be constantly earned and defended. Exporters must invest in testing, certification, and legal expertise to keep up with changing rules. A rule change abroad can impact a farmer's livelihood more than a bad harvest. Trade negotiations and diplomacy are crucial to harmonize standards and open markets. The avocado incident shows that success in global trade requires more than a good harvest. It demands expertise in science, law, and international relations. Importing nations set the rules. Producers must adapt or risk being left behind. The journey from farm to foreign table is fraught with invisible hurdles. Comparing California and Mexico's avocado industries is like comparing two different worlds. California's industry is boutique, about 50,000 acres, mostly small family-owned farms focused on premium H avocados for the U.S. market. Their strategy, quality, branding, and proximity to American consumers. Mexico, by contrast, operates on an industrial scale over 400,000 acres in Matacan. Alone, this scale drives down costs, giving Mexico a price advantage California can't match. California's infrastructure is geared toward domestic sales. Exports are secondary. Mexico has built a colossal export machine with state-of-the-art packing facilities and vertically integrated supply chains. Their system is optimized for international trade, meeting rigorous standards of the U.S., Europe, and Asia. For decades, Mexico has focused on becoming the world's leading supplier, investing heavily in certifications and quality control. California, with a strong domestic market, has been slower to adapt to global competition. As global demand for avocados exploded, Mexico was ready. California found itself playing catch-up. The difference in scale and strategy is critical. Mexico's export focus has made it the dominant player in the avocado wars. Mexico's dominance in the avocado market is no accident. It's the result of decades of investment, government support, and a relentless export focus. The turning point came with NAFTA in the 1990s, opening the door to the U.S. market. Mexican growers invested heavily to meet U.S. standards, eradicating pests, and building robust certification systems. Vertical integration is key. Many companies own the land, trees, packing houses, and distribution networks controlling quality and cost. This allows investment in advanced technology from irrigation to sorting, machines, the powerful trade association, API, has mastered marketing and certification, promoting avocados as a healthy lifestyle choice worldwide. The Avocados from Mexico brand is now ubiquitous, especially in the U.S. This unified, well-funded marketing stands in stark contrast